G's vibe, and today we are having this very important topic. It's important, it's back to back side kind of a thing, right? And I'm not here alone. I have my co-host with me, and on my right is
You have Nana Kwame Dominic.
on my left.
Darren and I.
Okay, so today, like I said, we have this important topic. It's interesting. You will like it, I will like it, everyone is going to like it. Is it okay to have your opposite sex as your bestie? You know, this bestie vibe that we have. But I have this short story that I would like to say. We can, use it to you understand? Yeah. So there's this story of this girl I don't know, should I say it's a story or I know her, Charlie. Let me just say the truth. I know her, right? She prioritized her bestie over her guy because she feels like the bestie is doing everything she wants. You understand? The only thing she's not allowing her bestie do is, the sexing part of her thing. Sorry to say. But then it got to a point, the guy did just a little mistake. A mistake that can be forgiven at any time. Charlie, it can be forgiven. But then she couldn't, I don't know whether she feels like, the bestie was, much giving than the guy. I don't know. All of a sudden, others will say all was a sudden, she left the guy for the bestie. So something like this, what do you guys think?
Okay, so to me, on a more serious note, taking a lady to me, because I'm a man, so having a lady as a best friend, to me, it's not a bad thing, right? But then the moment that you find out that you have somebody personal, that you take him or her as your partner, you have to at least limit some things that you do with your best friend or your bestie, so that at least there will be an interval or a situation whereby there will be some things that you guys will do together that will be higher than your friend, you see. So having a lady as a best friend is not a bad thing, but then how you control it counts the big best.
It's not a bad thing. So you are saying it's not a bad
It's
thing.
not a bad
Okay,
thing.
me too. I think having a best friend of the opposite sex is a wonderful experience, if I would say that. But it depends the people involved, the boundaries. You see, the boundaries also matters and the dynamic of their relationship. Yes, the dynamic of their relationship. Some bestie can give you a different perspective of what you don't know,
Yeah.
the angles.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a bestie, you tell, oh, yesterday you did something like this. You were supposed to do it like this. If you did it like this, it will be okay. Yeah.
Wait. Me, I don't support the two of you.
Why?
And I'll never support you in Jesus' name.
Why?
In the sense that I wouldn't agree if I have a guy, I would never agree for him to have a female best friend. You see, sometimes you should
But is
understand.
it okay for you, the female,
Me,
to have
I don't also have a male bestie.
Are you sure?
I'm very, very sure.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm serious. I don't know what I need a male bestie for when I have a guy. I mean, that guy can be my friend, my best friend, my everything.
But do you
so
know
what am
sometimes that
this is
you
the
will
point
have a
I'm driving.
bestie before you meet someone.
No, but hold on.
So are you going to cut that
I'm
person
not cutting
out?
that person out, but I'm going to let that person know that can we just, we are going forward though, but then we are dropping down to be normal friends now because I have a guy. Trust me, if I wanted to date that bestie of mine, I would have. But then I met somebody else and I wanted to be with that person, leaving my bestie. So my point is, sometimes I'm not cutting you off.
Yeah.
But sometimes we humans, we take things for granted, right? If we have to give each other the chance that, okay, you can have this bestie, but then make sure you don't exceed the limit. If you guys meet, handshake, don't hug. In case you have your hand can touch
That's
something.
right.
Oh, but then do you think
matters.
everyone is going to go with this? I'm coming. Let me ask this question. It's kind of funny, but sometimes it's a real question that people ask each other.
Yeah.
Does your mother have a bestie?
My mother. I would say she does.
Your daddy also has a bestie.
Yes.
Your daddy has a female best friend that your mommy is okay with.
A female
But
bestie.
you see,
That's
there
what
are
I'm
some
talking about.
boundaries.
Because for them, they are grown-ups, right?
Okay.
And they understand marriage and then what it is.
Exactly. So you're dating somebody. Are you dating for fun or you're dating to get married?
And for them, they don't fancy this kind of, I have best friend, I have this.
So why should we?
You are young, right?
Sometimes I only
You're
say...
not growing up.
Okay,
so
wait.
you need friends. That will at least you learn from them.
Friends. You said friends,
Okay,
not best friends.
Best friends. Let me put it that way. Sorry.
But
so you will need somebody that will support you in case of communication of or anything that you need.
Not
that person
in
can
case
be
of
a friend and
communication.
still support you.
There are some things that you can't share with your partner.
Yes.
but
It's
you
true,
can
but then-
share it with your best friend,
Yeah.
your bestie. Like your bestie, he knows you in and out. When you are sad, when you are happy,
Yeah.
you see, you don't. It's not
Do you know-
necessary for you to share everything with
Do you realize that these are the kind of problems that lead to breakages in this dating of yourself?
Yeah.
Why is it that you can discuss all these things
With your best.
with your bestie?
But
What's
then-
up with your guy?
You see,
What's up with
you
him?
see.
I'm
some-
coming. I'm not cutting you off.
I think.
But
I
then
think.
I don't. Then why don't you date your bestie instead?
I
Why
think
you?
it's
Why
because-
you like you don't do that? Most people, me myself, like this, if I'm to meet my guy with a best friend, I'm going to get jealous. I'm going to give you a decision. It's either you make her just a friend,
You see,
or you go with her and
yeah,
allow
I
me be in
understand,
peace.
I understand, right? But then,
Seriously.
but then there's cases
See.
whereby sometimes to tell your partner that I have this or this is what, like, to tell him or her your secret, maybe it will cause breakage of like relationship. You see,
Then let it.
so and then
Then let it cause.
maybe that's the only person that you trust,
Let
and then
it
you know
cause.
that this is the
Let-
person that I can move on with.
Exactly. So,
So the moment that you bring that secret out, that means you are not going to consider the relationship.
oh no.
No.
So
no.
like,
Then
how are you
and
going
then
to
let
cope
the
with that
relationship.
one?
Let it cut.
You see, there
And
are
then
some
see-
friendship they started from childhood,
Yeah.
so they know each other.
Other.
But there
It's
was
not
this
being
love
friends.
connection
My
between.
family.
Yeah, they don't feel like because they have seen each other like brother and sisters. They can't have anything. So are you saying that because a guy or a lady came to your life, you are going to cut that person off?
I'm not saying cut that person off. He said you get her from childhood as
Yes.
friends,
Yeah.
and I like brother and sister.
Yes.
This is remain that brother and sister zone. As for the
Yeah, that's what it's
No.
remaining.
as for the
Yeah.
best friend zone, I will not take it.
But then at least
The
you have
person
to
should
limit
be
it,
your
right?
brother and your
You
sister
have to
for
limit
life.
it. Since you are in a
Mm-mm.
relationship, right? You have to limit it.
Not limit it. Bring it back to friendship, or the person should continue to be your brother or your sister. I swear, I will not agree. Just aside,
But
I'll
it
not.
depends on the lady or the guy.
Do you know
to,
that-
to set some boundaries? Oh, we can go to this extent.
But
We
you know
can't
that-
cross this.
Do you
We can't do
literally
this.
think? Do you literally they can be able to hold themselves? You know, this
I
guy
know
I'm
some
talking
besties
about.
who can cuddle.
Yeah.
Who can cuddle like
And then their
Some
partners
people
are
can
okay
even
with
change
them.
their mind.
yes,
They can
they
even
they
change
can
their mind.
cuddle.
It's true.
Not
They
candle, my
can, they can
But-
even change their mind.
not candle. Please don't go and say candle outside.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Cuddle.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I will not agree. I will really not. Hold on. Let me explain this to you, right? This friend of mine that I'm talking about,
Mhm.
before she would come with the guy, she was already with the bestie.
Yeah.
And they made this agreement. They be and say, we'll do this, we'll not
No,
do this.
no.
We'll do...
I'm not
coming.
cutting you off.
I'm coming. Let me
Okay,
please finish
you cut.
before you say anything. I might say what you want to say. But then, after a while, I realized that even if she's with me, she likes to, she's so obsessed with this bestie of hers that, okay, if I just mention the guy's name, she's like, oh no, oh no, no, wait, oh no. But the one you went, he came and then you accepted him, and then you agreed with him. They are going to make it, calm down with the bestie of yours.
Yeah.
So why didn't you calm down? I believe your point that even if the bestie says, I want to come and visit, trust me, this is going to do everything possible to make sure that this guy comes. But let the guy say, I want to come and visit. Papa say, oh, they're looking for me at the Parliament House. I want the Parliament House. Some
Parliament,
gossip.
wow.
It's true.
You see, so her as an example to me, with what she has done, I can't, and I know, I feel like we humans, trust me, if my boyfriend is to give me the opportunity that you can have a best friend, I can have a best friend, which means I can do some things with the best friend, but not up to what I'm doing with.
Yeah.
And you think, for instance, let me put it in the way of maybe if I see my boyfriend, I'm going to maybe hug him, give some pegs or kisses or something.
Mhm.
But when I'm to see my bestie, I can't say I've seen my bestie and I'm giving him a handshake like I've seen.
You can
that.
hug your
I
best.
can,
you can
what
hug
if
him.
he touches a place he doesn't have to touch? Because for me, I feel like it's not necessary.
I think for that
That's the
you have to
intention
let
that
your
the
guy.
person has.
rest.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you
That's
okay?
the
Hey,
intention.
you see, let me chip in something like this. I'll need your ideas. My viewers, see, you guys should support me. Leave them
No.
alone and support me.
No.
No,
Yeah.
No,
not
no,
supposed to.
Malika,
You're not supposed
I
to.
got your point. You said when you are with that friend who went and dates his best friend.
exactly.
When I think you yourself, you don't really know your best friend. You don't know that's your friend. Maybe the bestie and her, they have something
going on.
Yes.
Before she accepted the other one.
Yes.
I see.
I've been,
Still,
I would say
don't
I've
agree.
been,
It's a lie.
I've been in that
No,
situation before.
No, that's not it. It's my
I've
story.
been in that
It's a
situation
lie.
before.
It's my story.
I've
Right?
been,
It's not true.
But why is
Hold
it
on,
that-
let me tell you
why is
something.
it that they
You
no,
always
I
get
have
jealous?
been in that
Exactly.
situation
The
before.
Why
point
is it
is,
that
let
they
me
always
give
get
you guys a
jealous?
scenario.
When you feel
Let me
like-
give you
when
a
you want to
scenario.
date somebody, they always get jealous.
Exactly. Why would you get jealous? Let me give you a scenario.
don't
Let's
get-
say, for instance, my guy has agreed for me to go for a best friend, right?
Mhm.
But then that best friend I'm going for, I don't know his intention. Maybe he might agree with me that, you know, me himself or guy, so deep man say, yeah, wait, so, but I don't really know the intentions he has. It might not be something
Yeah.
like not my fault, too.
Did
But
you
I don't know
watch
what.
this trending video about Nanama and then Bulldog?
What about them?
The time that Bulldog wanted to hug Nanama,
Mm,
he wanted to kiss her.
okay.
I hope he knew that she has a husband, right?
Okay.
But then he intentionally
Wanted
wanted
to kiss Obefe.
I think it was just, you know, when you go outside Ghana to France and other countries, they use kisses and pegs as a form of greeting.
Unfortunately for Nanama, they were in Ghana.
Yes.
Yes.
This is Africa.
How
No.
could you?
This is Africa.
No,
How
I
could
think
you?
Then that thing is
No,
not.
I think
you can't
I-
justify.
I-
No.
I said I've been in that situation before. We were a group of friends.
Okay, share us how your
Yes,
experience.
yes. We were a group of friends. There was a bestie. You see, those people, they see themselves as a bestie. So we all thought that, oh, they are dating. These people, they are not knowing. The lady was dating the quiet guy in the group.
That
You
was
see,
like-
but
that was
still,
like a cover-up.
that those people, they behave normal like they used to be. Nothing have changed. So what are you going to say?
No.
Are you going to say they are dating?
Are you literally?
Malaika, are
Wait.
you going to say
Hold
they are
on.
dating?
Are you
It
literally
depends
okay?
on
So
where
do
they'll
you
go,
do
like-
you think you know every conversation that girl might have been having with her bestie that you think they are besties?
Per what I've seen, if I was to be the guy dating the lady, I would say that they are dating. Nothing that you will say that will convince me. I would say that they are dating. Like they are dating.
Okay, so I don't want to say this, but this story.
Although
seems
I
like-
know that the quiet guy and this lady are dating, but what this lady and the guy is doing,
What are they doing?
it's more like they are dating.
What are they doing?
And I feel for the guy. Trust me, I feel for the guy.
How?
Although I'm not the one dating, but I feel for.
But what
so,
are they doing? What are they doing? Can you?
So I think having a bestie is just a normal thing.
No, it's not enough.
It's a
It's-
normal.
I told
Sister,
side me.
sister,
It is.
sister, see,
Brother,
see,
side me.
relationship,
It is.
relationship can end by your friend.
Hey,
Charlie.
I'm not
friendship
saying
can end.
Friendship,
Friendship
It can
can end.
end.
It can end.
it can end by
It can
friendship.
end.
It can.
Do you
end.
know why most at times they don't like to date their besties?
Why?
Because
People do change their mind.
they
Wait, people do change their mind.
they change their mind. I know some besties who ended up getting married,
Yeah.
and it's happening.
Because you know
But
that
most
person
people don't
really,
want
really-
their relationship to be on a rocky place. You know, they will enter into relationship. Things may not work for them. You see, then later they become like ghosts to each other.
Yeah.
They don't want that.
That one is
So
good.
simple and short, you are dating, I am dating, we are still bestie. And I heard some people even have.
No.
I heard some people
wait,
even
no.
have friendship benefits. Until they
Ah,
get
yes.
Exactly.
friendship
That one is
benefits.
like, okay, yeah. It's like slash bestie of it.
Yes. No string attached. Everything that have benefits also have the negative side. Anything that have advantage have disadvantage. So my people concentrate on the advantage side.
Oh my
I don't know any disadvantage side.
Because
Me,
that's
I
what's
don't
going
know.
to move you, right?
But
Okay,
the good
okay.
side, go for it.
Yeah.
My people.
Fine.
Besties.
You know, I wanted to
ever.
give you guys the back to back of the bad side, but unfortunately, we would love to continue with this, but we have reached. Remember
Exactly.
soon, the time is up.
Exactly.
So we have to close this.
But don't
But then,
worry.
look at my face well and always support me. Go to the comment section and, give us what you have for us. We are going to read it. You're going to appreciate everything. You should just, we'll take it like that. But make sure you're on my side. I beg you. Allow them be. They are
You
rich.
got you.
I'm not rich, right?
Yeah,
So don't
besties.
forget.
Those who stand for bestie,
Don't
let me see
forget.
your hands up in the comment section.
No.
Hands up.
So when you realize I'm alone, then you be with me, right? Exactly. So don't forget, we are the BGs, and we just brought to you one of the G's Vibe program. I am Ibrahim Nura Malaika and
Nana Kwame.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on everything.
Don't
We love
forget to
you.
share.
Love you.
Don't
And
forget
be on my side,
to share.
okay?
Don't forget
Bye.
to share.